Hey everyone, it's Bethany. Welcome back. In a previous video, I showed you the latest release from Pretty Pink Posh, and we had all the heart eyes. She made such a beautiful collection that I just can't even handle myself right now. So in that last video, I showed you everything, but I also made this cute little card. How adorable did this turn out? And like I said, we are going to bring back those icon stamps in another card, but we're gonna pause on that because we have to do the little bunny holder. So today we're going to look at this collection and we're going to create with it. So we have a little bunny holder here, and then we have the add-ons. So if you just have this one, you have the option of him holding an Easter egg or a carrot, which are both equally adorable. And then if you have the add-on, you have the addition of some more eggs, and you have a little bow for the basket, you have a bow tie for the bunny, you also have just endless opportunities here. So we're gonna create with this today. I just have to see it come to life because I think it's gonna be so cute. So I need to grab a bunch of scrap paper, and this is a great scrap buster card because look at how tiny all of the dies are. So you really don't need much paper, but we're gonna do a lot of cutting, a lot of gluing, and we're gonna make a cute little Easter bunny. This is the perfect project for the mini die cut machine. So I'm gonna have that ready to go. I'm gonna pull some colors that I want. I think I'm gonna start just by focusing on the bunny, and then we'll focus on all of the things that we want to include on top. So I know I want to do a little light gray Easter bunny. It's the first. Do I want to do gray or do I want to do white? I think I want to do white. That was kind of my first thought. So let me bring this out. And then I'm also going to need the whiskers. As I was saying in the last video, something that thrills me to pieces is that we have outlines on the back panel here to realign our dies once we're done cutting them. I love that because I don't know about you, but when I go to put my dies back on the sheet they came on, I feel like it's such a Tetris game and I can't figure it out. So I know it's such a simple thing, but I love how she does that so that everything stays organized. We also have a cottontail. Oh, that would be cute out of a glitter. We have the little nose and mouth. I don't know that I'm going to do the carrot because let's do the carrot just in case. I was going to say I'm going to do the Easter basket, I think, but he has two hands. We could do a carrot as well. And let's just cut it, give us some options. If we don't use it, we don't use it. And then of course the insides of the ears and the eyes. Now you also have, okay, apparently I'm going to cut out everything on the sheet. You also have a shape of an egg. So I believe that's what that is. And you can do a fun little egg for your bunny to hold as well. Okay, I'm gonna put that one right back on and grab some colored cardstock. Okay, I have a variety of colors that I pulled off camera. So I'm just gonna start rotating through and getting these all trimmed out. Again, grab your scraps because this really isn't going to take much paper. We have lots of little pieces. Of course, your outline of your bunny is going to take a little bit more, but all the other little embellishments are great scrap busters. And again, I'm gonna place that tape on the outside of my die. That way, if there's any tearing, it doesn't tear the part that I am going to use for my card. Okay, I want to talk about the little arms on this bunny because they are interactive. So they have a little cut there so that you can place either the basket or whatever embellishment you want, you can just tuck within the little arms, which is just adorable. So we have our bunny, and now I'm just gonna go through and decide on which pieces I want to do out of which color, which I think I have a pretty firm idea except for the whiskers. I think I wanna do white whiskers. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But let me go ahead and I'll start getting all of this cut out. I'll put some fun music on for you so that you can go ahead and just enjoy watching this all start to come together. Okay, so all of my pieces have been cut out, except I do need to run through this piece again on my gray, just that back side of the little smile and nose. So I'm gonna grab my little pokey tool just to help poke out the pieces and sort what is going to be kept and what is not. Okay, let's go ahead and start gluing together. Now again, I am going to bring in that second collection, that little add-on, but I want to get the first part of my bunny all ready to go. Not only will it just give me an idea of the direction here when I start pulling additional colors, but it will help so that I don't have too many pieces on my craft mat, because the more pieces I have, the more potential I have to lose them. Okay, slowly starting to put this together. I'm also going to grab a sequins wand because I find that that is very helpful for picking up the small pieces. And I'm going to do, again, a glittery cottontail. Position that, bring that up. And because I use that liquid glue, I can just wiggle that right into position. There we go. Okay, so there's our little cottontail, something so subtle but really fun. Another thing, let's also grab tweezers. Which side does this go on? This one goes over here. So tweezers and a sequins wand will be very helpful when putting small pieces together like this. Okay, I love paper piecing though. It's so relaxing. So put on a good show and just glue away. Okay, there's our ears. So sweet. Over here, I'll really quickly just assemble the carrot. Just like that. I like to just kind of plop it close, and then I just bring it on up and get it all positioned. Okay, cute. I definitely want to use the carrot. I think that's adorable. Whoops. Okay, now we have the little face. So I want to just start putting things in position so I have a rough idea of where I want things to go. That actually looks pretty good. And then, but I still have whiskers and all that stuff. So let's get our little eyes on here. Oh, that looks pretty cute. Okay, I might make that my final answer, and then I can work on the whiskers. Okay, the whiskers are the part that intimidate me the most because I want to try to get them as even as I can. So let's do this piece first, because I feel like I can center the nose and mouth easier. Now on small things like this, what I like to do is add the glue, but then I just tap it off just to make it tacky so that it's not seeping out behind the paper. So let's go ahead, and I think that looks pretty close to center. While we're there, let's add the nose. And oh my goodness, that just elevated it so much. The little nose, so cute. Okay, I'll let that dry. I don't want to touch it because I don't want to shift it. So I'm gonna let that dry into position. Okay, and then let's do the eyes. So I had one here. Okay, looks about close. And there. Okay. I like that. Now I'm going to use the tweezers, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be my only option for these cuties. And I'll do that tap method as well. So I'm going to add glue. A little bit more. That's so tiny. Tap it off just to make it tacky. I have a baby wipe over on the corner too where I can clean off my finger. And then, oh, I like the white whiskers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the right side, but I'm going to do them together. So I'm going to do the top one, middle one, and then bottom, because I think it'll just help me line everything up appropriately. Okay. Okay, sorry about my shaking hands. I am that girl who thinks she can run on 2 cups of coffee without without breakfast, and I prove to myself every day that I cannot, but you know, I keep trying every day. Okay, so I did put some tape down just because I thought that really helped because my little bunny was wanting to go just everywhere. And I'm going to make sure that now I can press that down now that's in position. I think this is the cutest little paper pieced bunny I've ever seen, period, in my life. So cute. Okay, and then of course, like I said, we are so using this carrot. We can kind of tuck things in there. Oh, okay, let's bring in now, we're gonna bring in the add-ons. Okay, I like to do things just in little phases. Makes it less overwhelming and less paper. Okay, now I think, trying to think what I want to do. If I want to do like a pink Easter basket, I was thinking of just doing a kind of little brown one. We are absolutely playing with the bow, so let's grab what pieces we want. Gosh, there's so many fun things we can do. Let's fill the, well, let's do the obvious. We want the basket for sure. And then a bow. And should we fill it with eggs? I think that would be so cute. It would give us some opportunity to bring some more fun color in as well. So let's grab at least a couple eggs. I want to do this one. And I think I'm going to be good to go for now. If I need to cut some more, I will, but let's start there. Okay, so I pulled some pieces. I also have that pink that we used for the nose. Come here. And the ears that I want to bring back in for the bow. I like to keep some pretty consistent colors just to keep it uniform and intentional. That way I just don't, I don't know. To me, if I do too much color, it kind of makes it look a little too loud for me. Okay, but I know other people like to. That's completely fine. All right, so I'm going to do a nice little brown basket. Then I'm going to bring in this pink once more for a bow, and we'll do an Easter egg in lilac and a nice powder blue. And to give me some options, just so I make it look nice and full, I'm also going to grab a third egg and do it out of that pink as well. Okay, that way we can really fill that basket, but I'll do the pink in the back. That way it's just kind of peeking out and allow the other 2 colors to get some stage time. Okay. So we have our basket. Let's grab the pokey tool, help bring those out. Our basket, oh my gosh, the little embellishments on there, or the embossing on there is so pretty. And the bow, can't get enough of the bow, it's so cute. We have an egg, another egg, that one's precious, and a third egg. Okay, so I think how I'm going to do this is I'm going to glue from the back these little eggs, something like so, and we're just going to make it nice and full. It'll be so pretty. So I'm going to add just a little bit of glue here. And you know, this actually is proving to be a very fast card. I am about at 28 minutes, but that has included me stopping to think about my color choices. So that's actually pretty quick for a paper piecing card, but I'll give you my final time once I'm done. Hopefully I'll remember. Okay, and then I'm gonna do something like that. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then let's kind of peek that pink one right up in the back there. Very cute. Okay, nice and full basket for the little bunny to carry. Oh, so sweet. And then I want to do that bow. Let's actually add the glue to the back so that I get that all centered. And I can have enough glue for these little ribbons. I want that bow to be right on the basket. Just like so. And you know what would be cute? I mean, you can have the bunny carrying the basket, or you can have the basket just sitting by him too, but I like the idea of carrying it. All right, I need to think about a back panel so that we can get this all secured and then think about our sentiment. Okay, I'm gonna do a little pink panel. I think that's adorable. So what I want to do is trim this down a little bit. Now, this bunny is a little tall, so I want to not trim it down too much because I don't want to have the bunny be too squished. So right now we're at 4 1/4 by 5. I'm going to trim this to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and this is a fun way to have some color on our panel, but also it's a really nice way to just bring that pink back in. It kind of just ties it all together. Now I want to think about my sentiment, and Pretty Pink Posh released the most gorgeous stamp set to go along with this release. I love the sentiments here. And I'm thinking about the Hoppy Easter. I think that would be really cute. And I love the play on words there. So I'm wondering if I could even heat emboss that to make it really pretty in a gold. And I have some white cardstock here. And I had decided on Hoppy Easter. Oh, or Some Bunny Loves You is so cute too. I don't know that I have enough room for the Some Bunny Loves You. Oh gosh, that's cute though. Actually, I do. Let's do Some Bunny Loves You because I know someone who would just love this card and they would really appreciate that little sentiment. Okay, we'll just, you know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the carrot in the other hand, switch the hands around. That way I have enough room to tuck this sentiment in. We'll play around with it. Okay, conditioning the stamp. I'm gonna bring in my embossing powder here. Neutralize my paper. I have my Versamark. There we go. Reposition my paper in the corner. Hopefully that worked. Okay. Re-ink that up. I just like to do it twice because I'm a nervous Nelly. And that should be good. Okay, let's grab some gold. Let's see. I'm just gonna do, I think there's an antique gold that might be, yeah, let's do that one. Might be a little, I don't know, just the tone that I want for this card. And let's sprinkle this right on over. our sentiment. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Oh, gosh, these sentiments. I just want to put them on everything. It's gonna be spring all year round for me, so I can use these. Okay, let's save this. And then I'll grab my heat tool and heat it up really hot and melt the powder. Okay, all done. Look at the beautiful shine of that embossed sentiment. Now I will go ahead and grab the coordinating die and cut that out. Okay, this would be just the perfect touch. And it also kind of coordinates with the softness of that basket too. So that'll be so pretty. Okay, here is my card base. I'm going to do a top folding A2 card. I have 11 by 4 1/4. Half of 11 is 5 1/2. So I will place my center score right at 5 1/2, fold together and crease. And now I can add my panel and start placing all of the embellishments on the card to build this up. First things first, I'm going to add some foam tape to the back of my panel just to give it a little boost. Okay, I added 3 strips to the back there. I'm going to leave this out because I think I could probably use that on my bunny as well to make quick work of that. And then I'll use my little pokey tool to help peel up the liners. Okay, here's my panel. Again, 1/8 inch margin. So pretty, just a little peak of white there. And let's do, I think it'll be easiest if I try and do all of my gluing for my embellishments on the bunny before I put on the card. So I'm going to do something like this. I think that will be really pretty. That way I can tuck in, let's see, how am I gonna do this? I thought I had a little bit more room. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place the basket here, and then I'll have the carrot in the other hand there. That way I can tuck these in really nicely together and still have that kind of peeking out. So let's do something like that. That way I can use all of my embellishments, but then you'll see the little hold of the carrot on the other side. Let's do that. Okay, so we have this little guy. It's almost like it's over the bunny's shoulder. Carrying it along. Okay, and then the carrot, I want to do something like so. So let me add my glue. And again, this is kind of easier to do outside. Okay, something like that. Oh, super cute. Okay, I'm going to center this on my card and then top it up with some foam tape. And now that I have all of my embellishments, I can even add some foam tape to that basket a little bit. Okay, I have all the little liners removed from all of my foam tape. I'm going to center that on my card. That looks great. Kind of using the ears to center, the ears and the feet. Okay, press that down. And then I'm going to do something like this. So it will kind of cover the basket just a little bit, but not enough to where you don't appreciate it. But it also adds some fun layering. So I'll add foam tape to one side and then the liquid glue to the other, because the other side will already be raised. Yeah, that'll be super pretty. I'm just adding glue all over. Wherever it is needed, it will adhere, and wherever it's not, it will just dry. Oh, I like that. That's really cute. I love the layering of that. Just brings it all together. Okay, let's add a couple little fun embellishments. I'm gonna do 2 here and a little trio here. And there we go. Okay, I love the layering and fun that comes with this card. I love the shininess of that embossing powder as well. This was such a fun die set to play along with. So be sure to check out the description below by clicking on the title of the video. That way you can see everything I used to bring this card together. But I think that is a really sweet bunny card. All right, everyone, I will see you all in the next video.